I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm a little nervous. This is my first podcast show. My son Victor about to roll up something because I need to smoke. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little shy. I'm not gonna lie. For my ladies that have me in the close friends, I know y'all think that I'm really out there because I'll be on my close friends really sharing shit. But sometimes I get a little nervous. I get a little shy. So let me introduce y'all to why we're here. Let me tell y'all why we're here. This is my show called Uncomfortable. This season, we're going to be talking about men and women. We're going to be talking about sex, relationships, dating, everything that has to deal with that. I'm going to have multiple guests on, couples, men, women, men and women, single men and women, gay men and women, you know, name it. We're going to have it. We're going to have multiple conversations, multiple topics. Like, you know, we just going to be talking about shit that society doesn't talk about, having uncomfortable situations. Don't come on this show if you're not ready to get uncomfortable. Period. Got my guest, Victor. Victor.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Introduce yourself. Let them know. Let them know.
My name is Victor. I'm a guest on this show called Uncomfortable.
Yes.
I'm rolling up. I just finished school with my bachelor's in environmental science.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of calm, but you know, I wish I got another degree. But
Damn.
I'm not focused on that. I'm just focused on making money right now.
Felt that.
And that's going to bring us to the topic that we're talking about today, isn't it?
Yes. Let's talk about the topic. Wait, I just remembered I didn't even introduce myself. Like, come on. Hold on. My name is Mia. I'm from the Bronx, where they say we get gritty or whatever. I don't go to school. I don't have a degree. I actually dropped out of college. That's funny. But yeah. I'm just chilling. I'm trying to make money like Victor is too. That's why I started this podcast. Not only to make money, but just to bring awareness to certain shit and hopefully make money on the side. You know what I'm saying? But yes, let's jump into today's topic. Today's topic is we're going to be talking about, and let me ask you, Victor, instead of letting me saying what we're talking about. Do you think that we're too young to be in a serious relationship or settle down?
Okay, so before I answer that, I want to ask you a question.
Oh.
What age do you think is too young?
What age do I think is too young? I mean, I would say probably like, actually, I'm going to say there's probably no age. Obviously, like, I guess you can't be a kid and think that you're ready to be in a relationship because do kids really know anything more about life than the age that they are, right? So they can't be in a relationship. They don't know anything. But I feel like maybe, like, even when you're 16, like, some people that have been dating since they were 16 are still together to this day. Mm-hmm. So I feel like I don't even know where I would start the cap at. I guess I'd say 16, 15.
I mean...
But that's really young to get married, 16, for me, and or be in a serious relationship at 16.
All right, married. I feel like married and serious relationship, you know, like, that's two different things, but, you know, one leads to the other. Exactly. So, like, I feel like you could understand love from your parents. Like, I feel like your parents love you. So I feel like after a certain amount of time, you should... I feel like certain people catch on to love quicker than others. Certain people have to go through, you know... They have to go through the storm, you know, what they say?
Okay, I agree with you. I get what you're saying. Like,
to understand what love is?
Yeah, okay. If you can see that from your parents, yes, that's true. But that can also influence your love and the way you give love by seeing... your parents being loved. But that's a different topic. But what I'm saying is that you could see love from your parents, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the love you're going to have also. Like, that can be an influence and show you, but that doesn't mean you're going to carry your love like that. Because what if your parents' love is not ideal? What if you see flaws in your parents' love and you don't want to bring that into your relationships? You wouldn't imitate that. That's something you would choose not to do. You're like, if I see my mom doing this and this happens, I definitely am not going to do this because this is what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So
what we see our parents do and what we don't want to be seen done to our kids, that's just us learning. Okay. We've seen how our parents treated us, so we know we wouldn't want to treat our kids like that. Yeah. It's like, that goes into the whole, like, you know, racism thing. Like, it's self-taught. I mean, it's not self-taught. It's... the kid has to learn that from somewhere. Okay. Just like how the kid has to learn love from his parent. Like, whether you heard of, like, tough love and stuff like that. Like, certain people learn love differently. Yeah. But love is universal. Okay. So, whoever catches on to that quicker, whether you're younger and you mature faster, then, you know, maybe they can have a relationship.
But not everybody at that point is going to be in the same type of time as you. If you reach love at a different point than I do and you're trying to be in a relationship with me, we're not going to be on the same page, especially if we're kids. because clearly you're more mature than I am, and you know what the ideal love is for you. I don't already. And there's a lot of kids that don't. Like, I feel like when I was a kid, I definitely didn't know what love was. Still don't know what love is, and I'm about to be 24. Like, still don't understand the concept of love. I have love with my family, but like loving someone besides my friends, I don't understand it. You feel me? I still have questions, like how, like feel me? But
that's the thing. Like, before you even get into a relationship with a person, you should be a friend with the person.
Of course,
so
but
that's where the love is already there, even before you're in the relationship.
But that doesn't always happen. Like, not always do you fall in love with someone that you already know that's your friend. Oftentimes, if you are falling in love, or if you're even dating somebody,
Those
dating
are the
somebody.
Relationships that last the longest, though. You see, like,
yeah, of course,
when they were friends since like high school, the high school love.
But then
story.
There's weirdness in that also, because
how's
like
that weird? You making it weird. Like,
well,
yeah,
that's true. Actually, I take that. Hold on, I don't even know why I said that. I take that comment back.
I'm confused. Like, I don't know. It shouldn't be taken awkwardly.
I take that comment back totally 100%.
As long as you could like
I take that comment back. I don't even know why I said that.
As long as the other person feels the same way, and y'all communicate.
Yeah, for sure. But I feel like, okay, I take that comment back. I'm sorry. That's not weird. What I meant by that is, not oftentimes do you fall in love with someone that you've been friends with for years. Like, that doesn't happen that much. It's rare, but it doesn't happen that much. Most of the time, we end up dating people outside of our circle, people that we don't know, whether we find on social media or we're networking. We end up dating those people that we don't know. And for you to become their friend first, you do have to talk to them. And when you're talking to them, it's not always on a friendly level. When you first start talking to a girl, or I first talking to a nigga, I clearly know I'm interested in you in all the ways that are romantic, like as far as like sex, you're attractive. You know what I'm saying? We're not really friends like that. We're not really starting off as like, yo, what's up, bro and sis, and like getting to know each other and then deep. No, we're starting off as we want to do stuff with each other and make it go somewhere. So it's like, you could say you could be friends first, but that doesn't always necessarily happen. In the terms of us being young enough to date, though, I would say, at what age do you think, not even what age, do you think we're just too young for that? Like, in the circumstances that we just talked about, even as being friends, even as not being friends, are we too young to be even thinking about getting into serious things?
I don't know. It's just like, that's natural. I feel like it just comes naturally. That's what I'm saying. Every person is differently. Like, some people would see each other and then all for big clicks. Like, oh my gosh, I see you.
That shit is rare.
It's just like,
I feel like that shit is rare.
It's rare in probably the people you see, but
that's true.
You don't really know the statistics of how that happens.
That's true. You're absolutely right.
So it's just just because I tend to do this a lot, I tend to base my decisions and like how I'm gonna go about a situation based on only how I experienced it, rather than like how you experienced it, or how she would experience it.
I get it.
So it's just like,
that's something that would be difficult for you in a relationship.
Yeah, that's like something like putting up a wall, Like, I'm trying to break that little habit, but it's difficult.
It's difficult, yeah.
When you have polarizing ideas, like, and you're firm to what you want to do and what you believe
it's hard for you to change. But when you get in a relationship, you will have to. Not saying you will have to change. You will have to compromise certain things so that your partner feels good, or your partner feels whatever they need to feel from what they're trying to receive from you. Like, feel me? So I understand what you're saying, but I still don't think that would stop you from getting in a serious relationship. I feel like, yes, some people click and some people don't, but when you're talking to someone, you know your intentions at some point. You can tell. And at this age, at the age of 23, 24, I feel like, don't you agree that you should be, or maybe you don't agree, but don't you think that you should be dating at some point to get really serious, at some point to be in a like, I guess a marriage, or even if you're not going to be married, but like just have a long distance, because this person you might end up having kids with. So don't you want to make sure that person is like solid? You don't just want to waste time having fun fucking people. I mean, maybe you do, but for how long are you going to do that? 27, 28, you still out here fucking people, like, just to have fun? Like, you should be finding your partner. If you want to have kids, if you want to get married, nobody wants to wait for you to be 30-something years old and now you want to be serious.
But you see, like, I see. I don't know where you got that mentality from. Maybe this is the disconnect, but I feel like maybe, how should I say this? Like, 28, first of all, I was going to say 28 is not even old. Like, we're looking at 23 as old. Like, we've been on this earth for 23 years. We've been through mad shit. That's why we feel like we're old, because, like, those experiences, it's just time that we've done, shit that we've done and understood. So, like, I feel like I want to have enough money financially before I even think about raising a family. Mm-hmm. Like, maybe I can have a girlfriend to grow financially with, like if that happens, like, you know, but it all depends on what your focus is. Like for you, it's your podcast. Like, you know, you want to grow and be able to speak your message through the show. Am I,
yes.
you know?
No, you're absolutely right. But
so you just got to be able to find somebody that's in that same lane as you and has that same drive going towards you. And then you guys will just mesh because, you know, it's just, that's another thing that you guys have in common.
No, absolutely. And I agree with that. But I do say, like, I understand completely what you're saying. I feel the same way. I want to be financially set as well before I even think about having kids. I totally understand that. But in that time, that doesn't mean I can't be building with someone so that we can both, like you just said, get to that point and get there where we can both be financially set to the point where we can both have kids together. But I can't be waiting, and now I'm financially set. Now I have to sit there and be in a whole relationship that who knows is gonna work out well, and I have to see if, you know what I'm saying. So it's like I can wait, and so and that's the other thing. I mean, some people think it's crazy, but as a woman, I have a time clock. Like, you know, like I have to be pregnant by a certain time. It's literally like scientific. You can't deny that. Like,
right, so
there's risk.
Tell me the age.
I think it's like 35. 35 after 35 is a risk, or maybe like it's 40.
What?
How old is it?
Check that.
Google it. Let's Google it.
I think it's like 55.
Nah, 55 is outrageous. Are you 55?
Bro, science, this is what people don't understand. Science
55.
and technology has gone along.
Okay, like maybe I don't know who's what 55-year-old woman would want to be pregnant. Like your child's gonna be 18, you're gonna be 60-something years old running at, like, come on now.
You see, that's you. Like certain people don't mind waiting until they're 35,
okay.
40.
35 is, my mom got pregnant at 37, okay? I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying things
see,
with my sister, but.
See, look, how your mom had you? Look.
When she was 25.
You said 25?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I thought you said 35. See? All right.
So what's, what am I Googling? What's the oldest age?
Do women lose fertility? I'm pretty sure. Is that what you would look up?
All right, let's see. It's term for having a baby when you're 35 or older. Rest assured, most healthy women who get pregnant after 35 and even into their 40s have healthy babies. Can a woman get pregnant at 35? Yes, it's possible to get pregnant at 35, though conceiving naturally is unlikely. Okay, 45. Why would I want to have a kid at 45? Like,
I understand.
Like,
that's the same.
That is really crazy. Like, and I just feel like, I'm not trying to say I have to have kids at this age. I'm not saying that, like, I have to have kids at 29, 20. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, it's not like I can wait forever. And I just feel like the guys in my generation, in our generation actually, are not very serious or are not into, I guess, getting into serious relationship. And I feel like it's because a lot of them don't know themselves. They're not always emotionally intelligent. You know, they don't really know a lot of things about, especially expressing their emotions and being vulnerable, and that plays a big part in being in a relationship. You can't be in a relationship or even talk to a girl if you're not, like, you feel me, like, or you won't even know because you're not even open, or you're not really paying attention to the emotions that, you know, she's showing or giving you, because you're not emotionally intelligent. A lot of guys say they're emotionally intelligent and they're just really not, you know, and you can just tell. A lot of guys are here, and the way they approach you, like, they just want to fuck. That's fine, you know. If you want to just fuck people, that's totally fine. That's good for you. But if I'm not on that type of time, and you can tell that, you need to exit stage left. Like, that's it. Like, and I'm going to exit stage right. Like, we don't need to even talk to each other.
So that was nice right there, but I'm going to have to speak up for my guys.
Of course.
I don't know how many of my guys out there is like that, but I feel like a lot of men really don't make that leap with a shorty. It's mostly because of, I feel like, financial.
Okay.
Yes, the emotional connection, of course, but they also have to make their own, they also are growing and doing their own thing where they don't want to stop and, you know, have to divert having a shorty, because, you know, having a girlfriend is dead a lot of attention, you know? Come on, be honest. Be honest.
Okay.
Like, you guys, like,
attention, but the attention is shared. It's not like I got to give you 70. You know?
No. See, you guys could say it like that, but from a man's perspective, like when you guys are, oh my God, like, why are you with your friends, or why are you on the P5?
Bro, y'all chill with y'all bros more than y'all chill with y'all family.
You see, like, I don't understand that. Like, why I'm with my bros in the crib playing P5 or Xbox, you know? Like, if that's why I'm not responding and you get jealous about why you're not getting attention, like, that's pretty crazy. Like, you should be able to, you know, understand that that's your boyfriend and that's what he does. That's why that's what he was doing before he got with you, and that's what he's gonna do if y'all break up.
Listen, I'm sorry, just like you told me that's the guys I fuck with, those are the bitches you fuck with, because I'm not like that. I understand if you're busy, if you're playing the game.
I didn't say anything about
I'm just
shorties.
saying
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything about shorties yet.
Guys, okay, but I'm just saying, like, maybe that's the girls that you know of. I don't know, but I'm not like that. I'm not even trying to be pick me. I'm not like that. There are other females that are not like that. Like, that, you know, that they understand when a man is busy. Like, if you're doing something, and always there's a woman that they realize you don't always have to talk all the time, every minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm busy and I'm doing something, I'm not going to text back. And it's not that I'm going to be worried that I'm not texting back. I'm busy, and you should understand that. Just like I understand if you didn't text back in a while, you must be busy too. That's fine.
What the hell am I supposed to? Are we
supposed to text every 5 minutes? Like, like, that's annoying.
Comes down to?
What?
Communication.
Yeah.
Welcome to my TED Talk.
No. Because, okay, so let me tell y'all a story. Let me interject. So while trying to get Victor to come on this podcast, right? Victor gives very short notices. Feel me? He does act like he doesn't know the definition of that. But I'll give y'all a definition of short notice. It means too fucking late. That's what it means. So.
My friends know out there I'm a bait. I do it out of love, you know. It's the click.
Whatever. Anyway, so see the shit niggas be saying? You see what I'm talking about? What the fuck does that even mean? Whatever.
Those are my friends.
Whatever. So I was texting him and all that stuff, and he's like, all right, I asked him on Sunday, like, yo, I asked both of them. I was supposed to have another guest here. Whatever.
I don't know what she is.
It's okay.
This whole thing was waiting for her. She's not here.
It's all right. Nah, some people would be busy, and just like you said, some people have to work on communication. That's it.
They have to work on communication. That's the number one thing in having a healthy relationship.
That is number one. That is number one.
And that's why when they're young and they develop those relationships, they understand that communication. That's why those relationships last so long. Imagine getting with somebody when they're 14 and now you're 23.
I mean, but if you think about it, you got with them when you're 14.
That's 9 years of you growth, knowing the person. That's like, you're almost near knowing that person for half of their life.
But that's 9 years of growth. Think about how much things they've been through. Think about how they both changed, and think about how they both changed together. That's why they're still together, because they love each other so much, and they just grew with each other, and both are still the same person, but with different ideals, but to the point where they still love each other.
And that's the thing now. You see how you said you have this clock? Like, everything is now rushed. We can't take that.
No, but it's not about, but you know what? It's not about.
Let me finish. You just said that it's about this clock, and now that we're getting older, men think the same thing too. Men want to be able to, I don't know, I'm speaking for myself, but when I have a son, I want to be able to, like, you know, play ball with him. If he likes football, you know, get out on the field with him.
Okay.
So I want to be young enough to be able to do that, and also have the financial stability where I don't need to go to work for my son to play on that team, like how a lot of our parents were.
All right, I understand, and I understand that.
And that's where it comes down to, where I feel like that's where men don't take that leap with the shorty.
Okay.
They have to find that sense of financial stability.
Phone is ringing. You want to dub that? I don't know who that was. Anyway, actually, I didn't even look, but I feel like, I'm sorry, whoever that was. I feel like I understand exactly what you're saying, and I'm not saying it has to be a rush just because I have a clock, because I do have a clock, but there's a time frame on that. We just Googled it. I guess it's 45, so I guess I have enough time.
So now we don't have that time to develop like we would have if we were younger.
But even if I didn't have the time until 45, that doesn't mean I need to wait myself. You feel me? And that's not a rush. It's just that we're 23, 24, and it's just like, it's not even at what point are you gonna get serious. It's to the point where it's like, if you're a guy and you're trying to talk to a girl, just be transparent. Some guys are not transparent, and that's the problem. It's not a I want to talk to you. It's a they're gonna flirt with you. They want to tell you things that they don't really mean, because niggas be saying shit that they.
Oh, see how you know they don't mean that.
Let me finish it, because
see now that's you already.
Because you finished yours. When I say they say things they don't mean, it's like this. They say things they don't mean, and their actions don't show it. What you're saying doesn't match your actions, so that means you can't possibly really mean it. Because if it did, you will be doing what you're saying you mean. Feel me? So they don't do that. So if you really just want to fuck, tell me, because niggas will lie to you and tell you other shit, and then really just want to fuck you. And after they fuck you, they're ghosts and they're this, and then wait, hold on. And then when a female says something to them, she's crazy. She's on my dick. She's this. She's that. Like, no, you told me it was da 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 da, and you're doing da 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 da. So we're not. It's not working. It can't possibly work, and that's just my problem. If you want to fuck, tell me. You know why? Because that's not what I want to do. So if that's what you want to do and I don't want to do it, we don't even need to waste the time to even get to know each other. If you come up to me and you approach me, you be like, I really want to take you on a date. That's approaching me different. Niggas do not approach bitches like that. I'm sorry. I have not been approached like that. As many niggas that DM me, no nigga has ever asked me to take me on a date. So to me, what that means is that you don't want to do anything further than what you are saying you want to do. You're commenting words and what you mean. Sexy means what? Okay, eyes mean what? That dumbass emoji. You saying what you doing means what? What does that mean? They still be lying anyway. But my thing is, when you get to talk to niggas really just don't be asking girls on dates anymore. I don't see it anymore, and I get it. Y'all, most of y'all are not ready, and that's fine. But be honest with the girls that y'all talking to. Y'all lead women on, and I'm not gonna lie, women do the same thing. I'm not saying that only men do it, but what I'm saying is y'all have a track record of doing it more than we do. Women
are just more low key with doing it. Yes, y'all can be sneaky with it.
And men can't be sneaky?
No. So pretty much.
So explain what you mean by women.
All right. So look. So pretty much that whole rant is about like, how men don't communicate or want to do this after this. Like, so look, right? Hypothetical. A nigga slides in your DM.
Okay.
He's honest, and he's like, yo. Like, I think you attractive, and I'm deadass just trying to fuck. I'm not trying to waste no time.
Okay.
I'm deadass just trying to have sex.
Okay.
How would you look at that? How would you respond to that?
I'm not going to lie.
No. How would you respond to that?
Honestly, I'm not going to lie. Like I was saying, I would totally 100% respect that. Respect it more.
See, no. That's not what I asked. That's not what I asked.
Respond to that?
That's not what I asked. I said, what is your response to that DM?
What's my response to my DM? Okay.
What is that response? What are you typing in that bubble to respond?
Laughing my ass off.
After you go through his page to see if he's attractive, to see if he's worthy, see, you gotta put all those steps in, because even niggas.
How do you know that?
Because it's just a universal thing. Like, even niggas do that. Like, niggas even niggas have women that slide in their DM because they think they're attractive.
Of course.
So like. Obviously, see, they not trying to sponsor us, so we not sponsoring.
Of course, but
so, what was I saying?
You were saying women have men sliding their DMs too. I know that.
Yeah, I'm a woman, so it's just a universal thing. Like, that's what I'm asking. What would you say?
I would say
if a shorty slides in my DM
and say that, like, what are you gonna say?
And I'm like, I gotta see what she look like.
If she's attractive, what you gonna say?
I'm gonna be like, yo,
I'm with it, right?
Nah. I'm gonna entertain it. I'm gonna see, give it a couple of days, see what me personally, I'm not in a situation where I could just tell a shorty to come to my crib. Like, exactly. I still live. Yeah, like, I ain't one of these big ballers, big steppers, I'm just chilling, trying to get in a financial situation,
I felt that.
Regular average Joe.
Same person, same here.
So, if anybody is willing to, grow with that, that's when the click happens and, we grow together, and that's when we go up.
Okay, exactly.
So, now it's back to my question about
what would I respond?
What would you respond to the DM?
Okay. I would say laugh my ass up, because that's just mad funny to just approach me like that.
Even if the nigga's attractive?
Even if the nigga's attractive. Okay. I would say laugh my ass off. I'm okay. That's not my vibe. Thank you, though. Period. Because here's my thing. I know right now at this age, I'm not saying I'm trying to be in a serious relationship, all that stuff. I just know that I don't want to be just fucking around with somebody. Like, I want to just, even if we have little whatever we have, but it's just me and them. Doesn't even have to be like getting into that serious stage, but us getting to know each other. I think that's okay. I think people think dating means that like dating means you can date other people. That also means you can just date one person. That's fine. That doesn't mean we have to be together, right? Right now, doesn't mean we're together right now, but that means we're dating. That means we're just doing more than just fucking. You feel me? I feel like that is something that I know I want right now. So if I know I want that, and you're clearly coming in my DMs, presenting yourself, you're saying you're attractive, thank you, but you're saying I really want to have sex. Obviously, if that's not what I want to do, I'm sorry. I'm going to respond just like that. I don't want to do that. So what would be the point? Now, if I was in the type of time where I was just possibly fucking, maybe if everything was aligned the way I liked it and everything was going smooth, I might say something different. But that's not my vibe right now. So...
All right, so look, that's
and
not
I
her,
know that.
Look, that's not her vibe,
that's
guys.
not my vibe,
if you see
guys.
Her DM, if you slide her DMs, it's over. That's
and
not
please
her
don't
vibes.
slide in my DMs with the eye emojis because I really just like I'm sorry, but I really don't understand that. Like, what are you looking at? I know you're looking at me because either I posted pictures or whatever, but it's like just say something because the emojis and like I'm not a decoder. I'm not gonna say anything.
They trying to see.
No, if you DM me that, I don't respond to anything. No eyes. I don't respond to those. Most of the time.
I don't know.
I said most of the time. I just wanted to be honest there.
So you feel like the nigga should respond after you said that?
I mean, if he wants to. If he doesn't, like, I don't really care because he's the one that DM'd me.
So then you can't say niggas. It's not valid if they hit you up just
but
to fuck.
I never said that they wasn't valid.
That's pretty much what you was just saying right there. You was like, yo, niggas just be coming at me. They be saying one thing, but you know, they be meaning another. Like,
yes, okay, but I said that means that your actions don't follow your words. What does that have to do with somebody DMing me? Like,
yeah, action doesn't follow their words. So like, what happens if you're I know there's been shorties in this situation where they wanna cuff the nigga and then fuck, so that way it doesn't look like you did no treachy shit.
What do you? How do you? Okay.
How do you feel about that?
All right. When you say cuff them, but fuck after, what do you mean?
Like they don't want to have sex with the person
while they're dating them.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like at one point on one side,
just to have sex, not the I'm celibate. You know, like I'm waiting for the right person. I mean, that's respectable. Not I'm bouncing in and out of this relationship, and like, you know, I'm not. So you telling me niggas do that?
I never said niggas do that.
All right.
You think niggas wait? I don't know if niggas wait in relationships and not have sex. I don't think they do that. But I've never heard of a woman doing that. I mean, if you do that, that's mad weird. Like, why would you? I mean, unless it's your preference of being celibate, or unless you just don't want to have sex. I mean, I don't know if that's treachy to not have sex with somebody until you're with them. I don't know. What would be treachy about that?
Nah, because it's like, no. I feel like people is going to understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because, like, people, let's say, like, we talking.
Okay.
We will want to have sex with each other. But, you know, we wouldn't want to have sex. Shorty wouldn't want to have sex until we have the title so she doesn't look a certain way.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. Like she wouldn't want to have sex with you until you made her your girlfriend.
Yes, that's the correct way to go about it. I understand that. Like, that's how you're supposed to go about it.
I don't.
But there's people that do that.
I don't agree.
So that way they don't look a certain way.
I don't agree with that.
Because, like, let's be honest about it. Like, a nigga that's more direct is dead ass looked at like a dog. Like that goes up to a shorty that he sees in a party. You know, that's why you go to a party. That's why you go to a club.
Yeah,
you know, because you know that's what the club is about.
I guess to pick up on people. That doesn't mean just to go there and fuck though.
I know, but certain people go there to match that vibe. Like certain people go there to network. It all depends on your vibe. You gotta feel the vibe of the person. Right. When you lit in and you in that atmosphere, you catch on to a certain vibe, and you know that's who you with for the night. You know, so there's certain people like that. Damn, you made me lose my train of thought talking about this shit.
No, but I'm just, what you're talking about is...
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm smacked out here.
You're talking about people going to the club and shit like that. And what was your... Yeah, you talking about people going to the club and going there to fuck and stuff like that. But that doesn't necessarily...
Oh, yeah. So, like, people that are like that are looked down upon rather than...
I don't agree.
People that wait to go into a relationship.
I don't agree. I feel like it's all about what you say.
Honest, I feel like the person that's honest about what they want to do, like they shouldn't be looked at as bad. That's why I'm saying. I don't think that's what
if that's your vibe, then that's your vibe. I don't think that people who are direct and honest should be looked at bad either. I feel like that's better, and I feel like it's more so how you say it, not what you say. You don't have to say I want to fuck you. You feel me? There are better ways to say I want to have sexual interactions with you, and that's just it. Or I want us to have a sexual relationship. There are better ways to say that. Better ways to talk to a female. It's the way y'all approach females that is the problem. That's the issue.
You're saying if a nigga approaches you a certain way,
automatic dub.
So even if he approaches you the correct way,
that's different. I'm not talking about correct ways. I'm talking about ways that are inappropriate. And
but then like, again, that's what it be. That's what I feel like people be saying now. Niggas, I'll be saying niggas should know our worth because niggas dead be certain niggas be with it to fuck anything. Niggas be going, be going crazy. So just for the nut, you know. So like.
Yeah, niggas are crazy.
That's why I give it up to shorties. Like shorties don't really, you know, women. I gotta stop saying shorties.
Yes, women.
She hasn't been correcting me. Women.
Oh, don't do that. Like, don't try to come for me because I wasn't correcting you.
That's where
you're a grown man. You should know to say.
Like
women,
that's why I
should correct you though.
That's why you give it up to women. Like women aren't, you know. I feel like they're as sexual as men, but you know
they are, keep it. That's the problem.
They keep it bundled up. That's what makes y'all more. I don't think they can keep it bundled.
Oh, you know
that's what makes y'all more mature. You keep it not bundled up, controlled.
I think we do keep it. I don't think we keep it more bundled up. I think society thinks that, but I think that's because the way society has created it. It's like women can't be sexual as men. It's like that's the way they created in society. It's like men are the more sexual and dominant one, and us as women, we're not supposed to have sex as much. We're supposed to cherish ourselves and all that shit. So it's like because society puts that like damper on women. That's why. Oh shit. That's why I feel like it seems like we're bundled up, but there's really women out here that. They be doing shit, okay? They be doing whatever they want, and they should, because we're sexual beings just as much as y'all are. Like, just like y'all have to like to have sex. What the fuck y'all think we like to do? Y'all are a man and we're a woman. Like, we're just literally the same species, but just different parts. So it's like, if you think you like to have sex, you think women like to just be like, no. Like, what kind of fucking idea? I feel like men that have the idea, like, for you to think that women aren't allowed to have as much sex as you, or we are, if we do have as much sex as you, we're hoes or whores, whatever that shit is said, because how come you're allowed to do what you want and I can't? If you're telling me I need to cherish myself, does that mean you don't cherish yourself? You should cherish yourself as well. If I have to cherish me, you have to cherish you, because if we need to connect, what the fuck you think I'm gonna let your uncherished self come in my cherished self? That's not gonna happen. Like, we're not gonna do that. Like, we're definitely not gonna have that. I gotta be cherished and you can't? Like, please. So I feel like men who think that, like, yeah, I really need to exit stage left. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm talking about. What I'm saying when I ask you, do you think we're too young? Because there are men that are like that. And those men, I think you should not be in a relationship then, because you clearly have one agenda right now.
Because I used to think that men and women matured the same pace. Yeah, but
women are way more mature.
I got persuaded by that. I met a lot of, you know,
mature women.
I met a lot of mature women.
Yes.
Well, I guess we'll say that.
Give it its flowers. He met a lot of mature women. Now, can I say I've met a lot of mature men?
Right-winged women. Let me say this.
I've
met a lot of very intelligent women. I'm gonna say that.
Okay.
They were able to talk to me, even though I'm hard-headed, and explain their ideas.
All right.
That's what I like about people. Like, a lot of people know me as being some hard-headed nigga, but like, if you can get your point across, niggas will see me fold. Like, you know, get quiet in my corner sometimes, you know. They probably seen it a couple times in the podcast.
All right. So you still haven't answered the question all the way fully, though. Like, you still haven't said yes, no, maybe so. Like, so that I can give my spiel about, you know, my yes, no, maybe so, or whatever.
What you mean about the answer to the entire question?
Yes. Yes or no? Like,
you gotta ask the question for me one more time.
Are we too young to settle down or be in a serious relationship? When I say settle down, I guess you could say marriage. I mean, there are people that are married in my age.
Too young right now?
Right now.
Nah.
No. Right? No.
Nah. I would say we too young. I'll say 25. Nah. I feel like 23.
25, really?
Like, right now, I'm looking, you know, I'm into it.
Okay, you see? All right now you're looking, right? I feel like right now, I guess you could say...
you just got to keep that, like, if you know you want a spouse... If you know you want to date and you know you want a spouse, a shorty's not going to DM you and a nigga's not going to DM you every day.
Of course not.
If you see something you like, you got to take your shot.
Of course, and I feel like... That's another topic, though. Shooting your shot. I feel like
shorties definitely don't be taking their shot as much as
I agree.
niggas be taking shots.
I'm sorry, I be shy.
And I feel like a lot of success. I feel like a lot of relationships that are successal is from the
guy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
The shorty.
I just feel like I'm really shy sometimes, and like although like I'm an extrovert, like I like to talk to people. I'm very social, but like when it comes to guys, it's a little bit harder for me. Like, I don't know, like, it's hard for me to see a guy and be like, oh, he's mad cute, let me talk to him. Like, I'll be like, oh, let me walk away. Like, I don't want to be.
See, you be getting nervous.
I get nervous very easily. So nervous. Sometimes, like, even if I see somebody on Instagram that I think is cute, like 9 times out of 10, if I go to the extent to tell you you're handsome, it's because I really like.
You just gotta throw the hint. You just gotta, like, like the picture or something.
Nah, yeah, but you could like pictures, but it's like playing that like back and forth with liking the pictures. We getting too old for that.
See, no, that's no.
We getting too old for that.
Exactly, we getting too old for that. So niggas know.
Yeah, but then
when a shorty is DMing them on some flirtatious shit.
Yeah, but not like all the time.
Posting, like if you posted some gym shit.
Yeah, but not all the time will they take you serious.
She swipe up with like fire emoji.
But they're not gonna talk to you all the time. Like if I swipe with fire emoji,
not
hard
talking,
emojis,
just reacting.
Like if just reacting, it's like okay, you might think I'm interested, but there's probably also other girls that you're interested in. Especially if I find you attractive and I see you're a very attractive person as well, just in general. I know that you have a lot of like
the nigga has to catch on to that.
Well, I mean, yeah, they do, but not most niggas do.
And not most shorties be in.
Yeah. Okay, I agree.
Like,
I agree.
Yo, I deadass think you attractive. Like I like you.
I mean,
like,
I feel like.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Nah, I don't do that.
No, exactly.
I'd be nervous.
Why don't you do that?
Because I'd be nervous. I'd be scared. Because I guess, you know what? Hey, rejection is scary.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? For somebody to say. I mean, I have told people like they were handsome before, but not on like some. Also flirtation shit, because like not every nigga that I see that I think is attractive do I also want to talk to. Like, you feel me? Like there are guys that I just think like he's actually very attractive, but I'm not trying to talk to you. Like I just think you're an attractive man. Like there are guys that I see they're attractive and then I know like, oh, I want to talk to them. Like,
you just gotta make sure you communicate that to them. Welcome to my TED Talk. Welcome to my TED Talk, ladies.
Yo, that is crazy. Communication is definitely key. And I feel like I'm getting better at communication. That's something that I wouldn't say I wasn't so good at, but it was just something that I had to really learn. And I talked to this guy. I won't name him because he did some dumb shit. I talked to some guy, and he really taught me communication. Like, he taught me, like, one time, like, I was mad at him, and I didn't text him or whatever the case may be. And then, like, he called me, and I didn't answer. Then he texted me and said, what's wrong? And I said, I don't want to talk to you right now. Like, no, I didn't say that actually. He called me and he said, why didn't you, he called me and he said, why didn't you answer my text message? And I said, because I didn't want to talk to you. He said, but why wouldn't you just tell me that? And I really sat there and I said, oh shit, why didn't I just tell him that I didn't want to talk to him? Like, I could have just simply said, I don't want to talk to you right now. And he would have been like, all right, like he wouldn't talk to me. But I didn't do that because.
He would have asked you what's wrong.
And I would have told him and then I would have just been like, I don't want to talk right now. And that would have been that. Because I don't want to talk. Now, my thing is, I didn't do that, and I could have, because that would have been a simple solution. He wouldn't have thought I was ignoring him. He wouldn't have thought that I would stop talking to him. He would have just known that I didn't want to talk to him. And that's something that I would expect from a guy, because when I'm talking to a guy and he stops texting me, I'm like, what the fuck? There's a reason why he did it, and he just didn't communicate that, I'm just like, why couldn't you say that? So it's like, if I'm expecting that from somebody, I also have to give it. And that's something that I had to learn. Like, if it's someone that communicate, and I say I communicate, and something I expect from somebody to do for me, I need to do the same thing for them. So now I feel like when I start talking to someone and I'm serious, I'm gonna start communicating things. Like, not saying every single little thing, but like I've learned that if I'm feeling some type of way, I need to say it rather than not say it, because that's how you get things done. That's how you get things fixed. If you just leave it the way it is, there's no way the person's gonna know that it needs to be fixed. And then it's not like you can blame them because you didn't tell them. Mm-hmm. And I just realized that, like, why would he just think she's definitely mad at me? Like, why would he think that? Like, there's so many million reasons why I couldn't answer him. You feel me? Like,
because you didn't tell him.
I didn't communicate. Mm-hmm. But I'm learning. Mm-hmm. But it's something you need to learn, which is why I feel like you're saying yes, but I feel like no, we're not too young. I feel like unless you don't know yourself, unless you're not sure of yourself, unless you're insecure about things, I feel like maybe you shouldn't get in a serious relationship. Maybe you can date around, but maybe you shouldn't get in a serious relationship because you don't want to put that on somebody. But unless there are people that can help you grow out of that, there are people that you date, and I just feel like they inspire you, they motivate you in ways, they show you different things, they show you different paths, and you as a person can change because of that. Like, you can take on new things and you can grow out of your character, and not say become a better person, but just be a better you feel me? And I feel like some people can help you, guide you in that way. So it's like, you can't really say there's never a time you can't be. I think it's all about knowing what you want and how you want to go about it. If you don't want to be in a relationship, obviously don't talk to people like you do. Don't treat people like you do. And if people be like, oh, what's relationship shit? You know what relationship shit is. If y'all doing shit that people do, or not even people do, if you doing shit that you would do in a relationship, don't do it with that person if you don't want to be in a relationship with them. And that's just that simple. Men don't do it. But
you see how you just said all of that? You probably just thought all of that when you could have just said that in like 7 words in the text bubble. Like, yo, what's wrong, babe?
Ew.
Like, you know, how would you? So let's say you upset, right? And your nigga hit you up. I'm like, oh, what's wrong? I see you in a bad mood. You're not really responding.
Oh, I don't know why I put that out.
I feel like you would have to communicate. A lot of women don't communicate what's wrong. They just sit there mad.
But I feel like men do that as well. But I also feel like Instagram has created this reality that that's what women do. Like
Instagram created that reality.
I feel like
it's just through experience.
Because there are women that will tell you. Like, I know some
women. For something to get popular, people have to agree with it.
But I feel like there are some women that I know that are so strong-headed. Like, they're like, nah, I'm not letting that slide. I'm going to tell them. I'd be shocked, too, because that is something that I had to learn to do. Like, speak up. Tell them when something's wrong. Like, and that's another topic, too. Something that I learned from watching women in my family. Like, you feel me? So I feel like I had to learn that. Like, some women, they see something, they like, nah, I'm gonna say something. I'm like, oh shit, like, she's really gonna do it. Like, and then they'll do it, and I'll be like, oh God, like, they really did it. And it's just like, I need to do that. And I feel like every relationship has that. When something is wrong, tell them. Some guys don't do that. They won't tell you when something's wrong. They won't tell you when they're feeling some type of way. They won't tell you when they're not feeling you anymore. What they do, ghost you, don't text you, doing all this dumb shit. Like, I feel like, yes, women do that too, but I feel like men be doing that all the time. Like, come on, like, if you're not feeling me no more, just tell me. If you don't want to talk to me no more, just tell me. Like, it's literally that simple. But you know what? I don't do that all the time too, so I'm being a hypocrite right now because I need to get up. I need to brush up on that. Like, if I want to talk to you, telling you, but I feel like I guess I'm too nice. Like, I don't know how to say it in a way where it doesn't sound mean. Because you don't also need to be disrespectful. Like, you can just tell somebody, like, hey, like, I'm just not feeling you no more. I have said that before, but, like,
that's the thing.
I don't know how I wrote it.
That's the thing about that's the thing about emotion. Is like, in order for somebody else to understand you, you have to just be yourself and explain it. Like, nobody's gonna understand how you feeling besides you. So, you know.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to explain yourself.
Yeah, of course. But that's what I mean when I say being emotionally intelligent too. Which I said earlier. Some men are not emotionally intelligent. Some women too. But
so mostly, what do I have to do to be emotionally
intelligent? Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good question.
How can a man fall underneath the category of emotionally intelligent? What do I have to do?
I would say being aware of their emotions.
In what aspect?
Okay. Fuck. I don't even know. It's like I know how to be emotionally intelligent, but I don't know the definition. Like, it's so weird. Like, that's
that's one X.
Like, all right, so like if you know you're sad, or you know you're mad, or you know something that I did to you made you feel some type of way, you explaining that to me so I can know what I did, how it made you feel. I feel like females can do that. Like, I could tell you, like, nah, what you did made me feel like this. It made me feel uncomfortable, or it made me feel like you feel some type of way about this. Like, I feel like I always tell, like, you know, I feel like women say things like that. I feel like men won't. They'll just be like, nah, I'm good. Like, you're good about what? Especially if we just had a whole argument, you good? Like, you're not mad? You're not angry? You don't feel some type of way? You don't want to, like, you feel me? Like, you don't, sometimes nothing? Like, you don't, you're good? You're good? Like,
yeah, because sometimes it don't really be as big as.
Okay, but I'm not talking about the small argument. I'm talking about the arguments
No. See, it's all small is a meant of perspective. Like, what is big to
right.
What is big to you?
You're right.
It might be little to like,
else.
Yeah.
Yes. That's true.
You feel me? And then sometimes you might be having like a bad day, so you blow some other shit out of proportion.
But see,
and then the nigga is here like the nigga is here like he can't hurt your feelings. Like, you know, like he can't say like, yo, what are you saying right now? You sound mad stupid, because now you're gonna sound mad. Now you're gonna be hurt. Now exactly. Why would I say that? Why would I say that? Exactly. No, you could say that to the guys. Like, the niggas be in a group.
But I'm not your guy.
No, exactly. Listen. The niggas be in a group, we having an argument, and somebody says some dumb shit. And it's like, yo, bro, what are you saying, bro? What are you talking about? You can't say that to your girl.
No, I mean, you could.
Because you're going to take that disrespectful.
That's
right?
not true.
Yes, it is.
God.
Yes, it is. Yes, you are. So let's say you having a serious, you really mad about something.
Okay.
And I'm looking at it like, nah, there's no way she's mad about this shit right now. How am I supposed to react to that shit?
What would you say?
So I would be like, I don't know. I have to see how high on the scale of like, you know, like BS it is.
But look, BS to you.
Because you see, sometimes it goes back into the attention thing.
No, but if you was emotionally,
because sometimes you know women do that out of the attention. They see that, you know, oh, you playing the game. Oh, you out with your friends too long. You playing basketball all day. You know, they poke that little argument to, you know, get that little attention, get that little going, see if you shit, you know.
But I guess some women, let's say some.
That's a turn on for y'all.
But that's what I mean by being emotionally intelligent, because just because it's like, BS to you doesn't mean it's BS to me. So
exactly, perspective.
But if you're gonna be, it's perspective. But if you're being emotionally intelligent, you would understand that emotionally is a different thing for me. Like, I think that's also what it means to be emotionally intelligent. I don't know if I'm getting that definition right. Somebody fact check me in the comments. I don't know, but it's like, I feel like if you're aware of somebody's emotions and the way you say something or something, the way it affects them, I feel like that's something you should know. And you can't just be saying shit to people and being like, well, I just said it because I said it. That's what I meant when I also say niggas be saying shit they don't mean. You're just saying shit to say it, not realizing how it's affecting me, not realizing how it's making me feel. Mm-hmm. It's not making you feel the same way because you're not affected and you don't feel the same way, but you're saying it, not realizing I'm feeling some type of emotion from whatever you're saying. You're not emotionally intelligent because if you was, you wouldn't say shit to make me feel shit that you don't want me to feel. Period. That's just a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact. If I told you I liked you and I didn't really mean it, and you got feelings from that and felt like, oh my gosh, she likes me and I didn't like you, you would be tight. That's if you've already got the emotions that you feel like you was attracted to me, now you like me, and I told you I like you and I don't really like you. It's like, well, I just felt all this stuff and now you don't like me, so you made me feel something, but you didn't want me to feel it. Why would you tell me something like that?
I'm confused right now. I don't know.
So you mean to tell me you've never heard of your bros have never told you like, nah, I told her this, but like I'm just really doing that. Like, you never had a conversation with your bros like that?
Nah, I have some pretty modest friends. There are shorties that continue to pursue a nigga even though they're not interested.
Okay. And so, I understand that.
So now this has nothing to do with the nigga anymore. This is something
in her. Yeah, this is her.
In your head.
Nah, yeah, that's her. That's definitely her. And I agree with that. That's nothing to do with nigga. So that's all on her.
How can the nigga persuade you?
Okay, here's the thing. Stop talking to her, period. If you don't want to be with her, right? If you don't want to be with her, if you told her you don't want to be with her, she's still on you, period. Block her. Stop talking to her. Tell her, I don't want to be with you. What is the point of you keep talking to her if you know you don't want to be with her and you can clearly see she's not getting the picture, she's not getting the message? Stop talking to her. Stop doing what you're doing with her. Stop all of that, because clearly whatever you're doing to her is still enticing feelings with no matter what. You're still doing shit that you were clearly doing before, because if you wasn't, she wouldn't still be around regardless of you telling her you don't want to be with her. And that's just a fact. I do understand what you're saying, though. A lot of women do allow certain things. And I feel like sometimes that's something you need to grow out of. And especially if you don't date men a lot, or if you don't really have experience with men, that's something you might not always get on the first try or the first go, or even when you first deal with a man. It might be a little, not saying a little hard, but it's like you might be like, well, I really like him, like, and he does this and that. So maybe it's like, you know, that's not okay, though. I feel like that's something that we need to learn. Like, it doesn't matter. If you have to second guess whether somebody's doing something or the way they feel, that means they probably don't feel it. If they didn't tell you, I feel like you just have to know, like, because it's like, if somebody likes you, I feel like they'll let you know all the time. Like, somebody that likes you and interested in you, you'll know it. They'll show it. They'll tell you. Everything will be there. If they don't like you, you'll know. And that's just okay. Like, some people just, I don't know. I don't have a word for them.
So you heard it here first. You still have a chance because he's responding.
Who's responding?
I'll put you on. Let's hope they watch this.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
You know what we're talking
about.
I
mean, you still have a chance to. I mean, honestly, if he's still responding, he probably has a little bit of feelings for you. He's probably just not ready to address it, which is probably dealing with his emotional intelligence. He's not ready to realize he does have emotions with you, emotions tied to her and feelings for her that he could take to the next level. He's just not ready to do it yet. Maybe he just feels like, okay, I want to hold on to her for when I am ready. and then explore other women, because men like to do that as well. I won't talk about that right now, but men love to do that.
Oh no.
Whatever. Men to do that. And I'm not saying women don't, because women do too. And women are really crafty. We're a really crafty species, but I give it to women because low key, but I give it to women. Victim. But you know what it is? No, I don't think we play victim. I give it to women because I feel like a lot of women are very honest. A lot of women be telling it like it is. Like, they just be honest. And niggas, they be like with it and then they be upset. There's a lot of niggas that won't admit that a bitch that was honest with them got them tied up or whatever. Like, told them, like, I don't want to be with you. Like, I just want to blah, blah, blah. They did whatever they did, and now they want to be with her, or they like her. And she's like, nah, like, I told you what it is. Niggas really don't like that females have turned into niggas now. They don't like that. They don't like being treated how they treated us. But listen, the time has come. That's it. Like, that's really what it is. Like,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. Like, nothing else is gonna happen. I feel like
everybody moves at a different pace.
I feel like men and women are totally two different type of times right now. I feel like there's a lot of single people, and it's crazy because there's a lot of single, good-looking people. We're all good-looking and we're all single, and none of us are mingling. This is crazy. Like, but there's a pandemic. You know, there's not a lot to do. A lot of us don't have our own apartments, which we're all working on, I'm sure. And I feel like that's probably what the issue is, like, where to chill at, I guess. But there's other things to do, I guess. Like, there's things to do in the city, I guess.
Y'all trying to make money.
Yeah, money is the motive. Money is the motive. But I definitely don't think that we're too young. He said we are too young. I don't. I really don't think we are. I feel like it's all in your mental and how you feel about the person, how you connect. I don't think we're too young at all. I feel like it's all about being a communicative person, being transparent, and just knowing what you want. Like I said, like, if you know you want to be in a relationship, be in a relationship. If you know you don't want something, don't do it. Like, just do what you want and tell the person that you're doing it with what they're going to be expecting from this relationship. A lot of people really just twist people up. They confuse people. And that's why you be having people out here not knowing what's going on, not knowing how this relationship is going, asking questions like, so what are we? I feel like that's what are we came from confusion, from you saying one thing, not doing the other, or me saying one thing and not doing the other, and now we're both confused, because now it's like, what are we? Because I done did this, and you done did that, and we done did this, but we not did this? Like, what's going on? Like, it's like, at this point, like, let's figure something out. You should be dating. I feel like at some age, you should be dating to marry. There should be no reason why the person you're dating is not a person that you feel like you would see in your lifelong years or have kids with. It's like, why are you just dating to do nothing? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Like,
that's what I was saying about the sex thing. You
okay.
Like, people don't want to have that stigma of, oh, they just fuck that person.
I mean, okay, I get what you're saying now, but I feel like that is just, I think that's just dumb. Like, I think that's all in your mental. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. People put too much
emphasis on shit like that.
Sex,
definitely way too much
emphasis. It's just a natural thing. Like, if you like it, you like it. If you want to do it with that person, just make sure you protect it and you communicate it with them. Right. Listen. Can't have none of that.
I'm not on that type of time right now. Which I'll be talking about, like, soon. My next episode will be talking about celibacy and exploring that and just how that goes. I don't think I would say the rules, but, like, just, like, I guess information and, like, just, I don't even know what I would say. Like, the ins and outs, people's, like, opinions, people's reviews on it, and just my review, because
what you can do, what you
can do, which I feel like there's no rules to celibacy, but whatever. People say there's rules.
No rules. Yeah.
There's no rules, but thank you everybody for watching. It was a pleasure having you on, Victor. He's very controversial, and y'all could check out his TED Talk if y'all want. Y'all just message him and say whatever y'all want, and he'll communicate with you.
Just follow me on Instagram.
Yes, follow me on Instagram. I'm putting Instagram up. Follow him. DM him whatever you want, and he's gonna communicate with you, because that's his TED Talk. He always communicates. So if he don't communicate, make sure you DM me and let me know, because I know he don't communicate. So I don't even know why he said that. But that's for another topic and another conversation. So I'll see y'all later, and peace.